Hi, I'm Dr. Deva Khalsa, and you've come here today to learn about how to eliminate allergies in your pet. Well, you've come to the right place. I've been a holistic veterinarian for over 30 years, and I've specialized in allergy elimination. I lecture internationally, and I'm the author of the best-selling book, Dr. Khalsa's Natural Dog. And what we're going to talk about today is simply the best solution for eliminating allergies in your pets. The typical scenario the owner of an allergic dog follows is the path of avoidance. Ingredient labels are carefully perused so you can avoid the foods you found your dog to be allergic to. It's a lifetime job. The problem is compounded by the fact that the allergic dog will become allergic to the substances in the special food it eats because he eats it day after day. The dog that was never allergic to lamb will become so because of the repeated exposure. So dog owners like you run through food after food, desperately trying to solve your problem. Between you and me, it simply doesn't have to be that way. If you've been running this gamut for years, it may be hard to conceive that the allergy elimination technique exists and it does away with your dog or cat's allergies, making your dog or cat who was allergic into a dog or cat with no allergies. It may seem too good to be true that you can turn these chronic problems around, but in the hands of a competent veterinary practitioner, it's quite probable. So let's find out how that is. Whatever the reason, karma, kismet, or serendipity, the manner in which this very workable technique was discovered was indeed fortuitous. A woman named Dr. Devi Khalsa was very ill with allergies all her life. She had become a chiropractor, a naturopath, and an acupuncturist in an attempt to heal herself, and it wasn't successful. I wouldn't be exaggerating much to say she was allergic to almost everything under the sun. She lived on broccoli and rice. And this is a true story. One day she was chewing on a carrot and a few bits of the carrot stuck to the edges of her lips. She was allergic to carrots, so she began to pass out. Before she passed out, she quickly put acupuncture needles into a few acupuncture points in her body, and then she passed out. She woke up, the acupuncture needles were still there, and then she had a feeling of great serenity, great peace. She took them out and brushed the carrot off her lip and discovered when she ate the carrot again, that she wasn't allergic to it. Dr. Devi found that the body corrects itself simply by recognizing the electromagnetic signature of an item while being encouraged by stimulation of the acupuncture points to start the process of healing, repairing, correcting, and harmonizing. From here, history was made. Both people and pets could be helped with their allergies. I lectured on this topic at the 1998 American Holistic Veterinary Medical Conference when it was unknown to the holistic veterinary field. I felt it was needed in the field, and here's the long and short of it. When we enter the realm of energetic holistic medicine, we leave the field of biology and we enter the field of physics. The autonomic nervous system has an integral role in recognizing what the body's computer has deemed an enemy, which of course is the case in allergies. It calls into actions the various components of the immune system to defend the body against the enemy. Allergies in pets occur because what should be considered as friends of the body become logged in as enemies. The child who is allergic to the peanut was spoken of in a previous lecture, where the child who has a severe allergic reaction to the peanut is compared to other children who eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And the question is asked, where does the problem lie, in the child's immune system or the peanut? And in fact, it lies in the immune system. And what Nambujapad's allergy elimination technique, also called NAET, does is change the immune system's perception of the item and turns it back into a friend. We're having more allergies in our pets nowadays because there are simply more ways to confuse the immune system and increase the number of items that are logged in as enemies. Allergy elimination techniques such as NAET and many others that have stemmed from it in the ensuing years correct the autonomic nervous system's perception of the allergic substance so it's no longer perceived as a threat. It all happens within the realm of physics on an energetic level, and it translates into real, genuine physical healing. As an aside, the common conventional blood test that's used to detect what your dog or cat is allergic to is only 40% accurate. That's less than a 50% chance that the answer is right. In addition, there's a limited number of items tested. While there may be 2,000 molds around, only 9 or 10 are tested, and the other are not even considered. Additionally, allergy testing for food items is only 25% effective. So unfortunately, the vaccination programs that are used for dogs and cats to hyposensitize them against allergies often don't work very well. In NAET, applied kinesiology or muscle testing is used to determine what your pet is allergic to. The veterinarian who uses this technique takes vials that have the energetic resonances of the substance, holds it against your dog, and uses muscle testing to ascertain what they are allergic to. And I can attest to how accurate this can be in the hands of a well-trained veterinary practitioner, because I have a 90% success rate in my practice. What I do is a comprehensive assessment of over 500 different allergens that are specifically designed for this purpose. And then I create a program for the allergic patient. I send home to the people the various vials and tell them exactly how to treat by simply putting some acupressure on the acupuncture points. You can find a veterinarian in your area who does NAET by looking at the American Holistic Veterinary Medical Association website and looking for a veterinarian who does this particular practice. Now, allergies trouble many animals, and they can surface as skin problems, ear infections, chronic diarrhea, vomiting, even picky appetite and asthma. And these problems often become chronic, lifetime problems that require continual veterinary care. NAET and allergy elimination treatments that have stemmed from this original therapy don't just relieve the symptoms, but remove the source of this torment. Let's say you don't have a veterinary practitioner at home in your area that can do NAET on your animals. Well, there are things that you can do at home that might help. All right. Well, first of all, you're going to have to watch my How to Do NAET at Home video to learn how to do the process. It's really, really easy. So the question becomes how to find the allergens. Well, let's say that in the springtime, your dog starts itching intensely at one specific time. It's probably a pollen in the air. You take some water and you put it in a wide-mouth plastic container and leave it outside for about 24 hours to collect all the pollens that are flying around in the air. Pour this water into a baby food-sized glass jar and close the lid. Hold this jar next to your dog and do the NAET treatment down his back, and do this once a day for about 5 days. You can do the same thing for foods, like if you think your dog is allergic to chicken or if you think your dog is allergic to dust. One of the things that you can't do, unfortunately, is take the dog food you're feeding your dog and use that dog food and do the treatment. There are just too many components in that dog food. So watch my How to Do NAET at Home video to learn more about what you can do for your dog and relieve his allergies at home. And also visit my blog, dogandcatvitamins.com, where you'll find wonderful hints about how to keep both your dogs and your cats happier and healthier. I look forward to seeing you there.